1 minute on the types of cells that we need to know about for GCSE, and they are the animal, the plant, and the bacteria cells. The animal cells have 5 organelles that you need to know. The nucleus controls the activities of the cell and contains DNA. The cytoplasm is where the chemical reactions take place. The mitochondria is where aerobic respiration happens and energy is released. Ribosomes are where proteins are synthesized, and we have the cell membrane, which controls what goes in and out of the cell. 5 animal cells, 5 organelles you need to know. Plant cells, exactly the same, but 3 extra. You've got the chloroplast, which is the site of photosynthesis. You've got the permanent vacuole, which contains the cell sap and makes the cell turgid, which means plump and firm. And you have the cell wall, which is made of cellulose and which strengthens the cell. So they are animals and plant cells. How might they examine you? Well, they might give you a cell that contains, say, 3 of the organelles that plant cells contain that animal cells don't, and you have to deduce that it's a plant cell. Or animal cells also are much more flimsy shape because they don't have a cell wall, which is much more rigid. So a very rigid, firm shape, set shape in a plant cell might indicate that it's a plant cell. It might be green. Then we come to bacteria. Now, bacteria are prokaryotes, plant and animal, eukaryotes. We did that in recording 1. And prokaryotes are much smaller. So the bacteria will always be really small compared to an animal plant cell. And it won't have a nucleus. It will have a cell membrane and a cell wall. It will have a loop of DNA and some small circular pieces of DNA called plasmids. It also might have a flagella. They're the 3 cells. Know the organelles, know what the differences are. How might they examine you in terms of organelles? They might say to you, a certain cell has loads of mitochondria. What will it need to do? And the answer is release energy. You might see a sperm cell that swims a lot, and it would have loads of mitochondria because it needs loads of energy to swim. You might have a cell that produces loads of protein, and it might say, which organelle does it have loads of? And you say ribosome, because you know ribosomes do protein synthesis. We're out of here.